A federal lawsuit filed in Waco seeks to end gay marriage by overturning the Obergefell decision. This is Christmas Eve 2025.
Texas Scorecard presents the day's first news for the Lone Star State. The Texas Minute, with your host, Michael Quinn Sullivan.
Well, happy Christmas Eve. Thanks for spending part of your Wednesday with the Texas Minute. As a quick programming note, the podcast is going to take a short break for Christmas and New Year's. The Texas Minute will resume on Monday, January 5th, 2026. Between now and then, you can keep up with all the news at TexasScorecard.com. Let's get to today's stories. Governor Greg Abbott is calling for the creation of the Office of Chief State Prosecutor with the authority to intervene statewide when local district attorneys decline to pursue criminal cases. The proposal is aimed at reining in progressive district attorneys who've been unwilling to prosecute criminals. Under current Texas law, prosecutorial authority rests largely with locally elected district and county attorneys. The Attorney General, meanwhile, currently only has limited authority in specific areas such as human trafficking and election fraud. Texas A&M University is attempting to conceal records related to a professor who failed to complete national security-related training. Earlier this month, Texas Scorecard sent Texas A&M a request for the personnel file and investigative records related to Dr. Leon Luxembourg. He was a professor of foundational sciences who was terminated back in April. Reportedly, he lost a university laptop during overseas travel. A&M has not revealed where Luxembourg traveled or how the laptop was lost. An internal report from the Texas A&M Committee on Academic Freedom, Responsibility, and Tenure found that Luxembourg, quote, did not complete the required training in export control and information security, nor did he fully engage in the investigation. Texas A&M is asking Attorney General Ken Paxton to let the institution hide additional records related to Luxembourg from public review. A Waco judge has filed a federal lawsuit seeking to overturn the U.S. Supreme Court's 2015 Obergefell ruling, which legalized same-sex marriage in all 50 states. The case has been brought by McLennan County Justice of the Peace Diane Hensley, who has refused to perform homosexual weddings while continuing to perform heterosexual weddings, citing her own religious beliefs. She's suing the State Commission on Judicial Conduct and its commissioners. The commission had issued a public warning against Hensley back in 2019. Despite a Texas Supreme Court order in her favor, the commission continues to claim that judges' only discretion is to refrain from performing weddings altogether. In addition to blocking the commission from punishing Hensley further for her actions, her attorney, Jonathan Mitchell, argues that nothing in Obergefell or the Constitution requires Judge Hensley to perform same-sex weddings. But her case is going a step further by asking the court to reconsider the Obergefell decision and declare that gay marriage is not a constitutional right. The Texas Minute will be right back.
The Luke Macias Show is your access to what happens behind closed doors in Texas politics. Listen weekly to me, your host, Luke Macias, as I break down what is actually happening in conservative politics in the Lone Star State, a state that we all love and cherish. Listen weekly wherever you listen to podcasts. This show is a product of Texas Scorecard.
Attorney General Ken Paxton is defending the state's decision to label the Muslim Brotherhood and the Council on American Islamic Relations as foreign terrorist organizations. Last month, Governor Greg Abbott issued a proclamation declaring both organizations to be terrorist organizations and transnational criminal organizations under state law. The governor also directed state agencies to treat them as security threats in contracting, funding and cooperation decisions. In response, the Dallas, Fort Worth, and Austin CAIR chapters sued the state. They argue the proclamation unfairly chilled their free speech rights by branding them terrorists and scaring away donors, partners, and would-be speakers. Paxton contends that the CAIR lawsuit is based on speculative injuries, not on actions that actually violate the Constitution. His office argues that a gubernatorial proclamation does not stop CAIR chapters from speaking, organizing, or criticizing Texas officials. The filing also notes that the First Amendment does not give advocacy groups a right to be free from official disapproval or labels. You can find details on all the stories mentioned today and keep up with the latest news by visiting TexasScorecard.com. The Texas Minute will resume on Monday, January 5th, 2026. Today's edition was based on the original reporting of Brandon Waltons, Adam Kahn, Travis Morgan, and Sydney Henry. Our producer, of course, is Nick Shepard. On behalf of everyone at Texas Scorecard, let me wish you and yours a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.